Hello there, ringside crew.
Hello there, ringside crew.
Hey dudes at ringside crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana here.
This is Alfie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adelaide.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl, Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Tasman inside.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Geekums. There you go. Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe Panther III, and I'm with my buddy Metal Geek. And before we start the podcast and introduce our guests, the House of Payne, let's have a moment of silence for two beautiful souls that we lost tragically. 23 years ago today, we lost Owen Hart. And 2 years ago today, horribly on the same day, we lost Hanukkah Mora. Let's have a moment of silence. Thank you. Kiki, you ready to start the podcast, buddy?
Yeah. All right. You want to go, Joe? Start us off.
Yeah, man. Because, got to bring the energy back up. Come on, fans.
You gotta do the intro, Joe. Go ahead.
Yes.
Do the intro.
Okay.
From the top of Metal Mountain.
Welcome to Dudes at Ringside Podcast. I'm your host, Joe the Panther III. And now from the top of Metal Mountain, all the way down to all 50 states and the globe, it's the Happy Hill himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe? How's it going today?
I'm good. Sorry for the energy crusher on this sad day, but this is another awesome team we bring him back for tag team month. You want to introduce him? Or you want me to do it, big boy?
Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the House of Payne.
It's our boys. They're back.
Hey, what's up, guys? What up? What up, HOP? You know it.
Boys, welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast. We're very excited.
Back.
Very happy to have you guys back.
It's great to be back.
Yes. So, what have you guys been up to since you last hung out with us?
We've been winning championship.
Actually, yeah, I'm about to say we secured another tag title here.
Which one's that?
This is for Howard, HAWA. That's tag title number 10.
That's right.
Wow, you guys are ranking them, man.
Yes, sir.
At this point, guys, I think you should just say numbers. No numbers. We just win. You know what I mean? You're just like, we know you're gonna win another belt. So as we said when we hung out last time, you guys have to come to Victory Pro Wrestling. We need to have you as a VP.
Well, they have an open challenge. The Even Stevens have a mystery opponent, so it could be anybody.
Yeah, you guys should maybe
they have tag titles there.
They have tag, and their tag titles are nice.
What's the date of the show?
June 11th.
Damn, we booked June 11th.
Oh man,
damn it!
You kind of spoiled it, man.
You don't have a show in July, and they do an open challenge again.
Yeah, our June, we booked every weekend in June. We got a busy June coming up.
Jeez.
Yeah,
You know,
every weekend.
It's good to hear that, guys, because it's in the indies. If you're not booked and you're a great team or a great solo wrestler, there's a problem with that local indie scene. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we have our ups and downs with that as well. Like, it'll be times where, I mean, we might do one show a month sometimes, and it's weird. It's a weird thing. I mean, before the pandemic, we was on fire, and then the pandemic happened. We was still competing in the pandemic, you know, which was crazy. So like, we never took a break. But the pandemic happened, and then a lot of guys started becoming like the pandemic stars. I call them the pandemic stars, the ones that was pretty much working for free, and and you know, they kind of went on their way, was getting more bookings than we was. But I mean, at this point in our career, though, we don't really care about really being everywhere. It's all about quality and making sure the business is right and the storytelling is right. It's like, you know, we don't need to be everywhere. So, you know, we actually gunning for more bigger promotions, more you know, if we could get opportunities on any type of TV, whether it's MLW, NWA, Impact, like that's really what we really concentrating for. So we don't have to really be part of every little indie, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, to be honest, you know, a lot of them can't afford us anyway. So it's like, you know, it is what it is.
I think a lot of companies also are scared of you guys. You might take their titles.
Yes. I tell my partner that all the time. I said it's like a gift and a curse with us, you know. It's like we good, but the guys they have there, because they're so used to they style and the things that they want to do, then a lot of that they can't do with us. They do that, you know, they could do those moves with a wrestler that's 150 pounds, but they can't do it against, you know, 200-300 pound dudes like us. So, you know, it's like a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it also, I think the tag champions of that promotion, or whoever you guys are wrestling in that promotion, would be like, crap, we gotta wrestle those guys now because they're gonna take our belts.
Well, I got a story about that. I mean, we talk off air. When you bring that topic up, I got a story for you that happened. This happened this past weekend. So when you bring that up, I'm gonna tell you what happened as far as tag team titles.
It makes me laugh because, like, you say that, and like, if you show up at the show that certain promotional, the wrestlers are in locker room going, I gotta talk to the promoter. Are we losing the belt tonight?
Yeah. That happens to us a lot of times. We'll go to shows that we're not booked on, and they see us walk in. They go, "Oh, dip. What's going to happen? Are you running in our match?"
Yeah, we've had that before. Yeah, we've had that before. We walked into a locker room and one of the guys was like, "Oh, damn, are we losing the belts today?" It's like, guys, we like wrestling. We just came to watch. We came to support y'all. Like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We don't even have our gear with us.
You're not pulling a Money in the Bank match. I mean, like, are you guys pulling a Money in the Bank? You don't have your gear.
No, you guys could pull it. Be like, yeah, we don't have our gear. You just run in during the middle of the match. Okay, this is a match now, and then that's it. Run in street clothes, and that's it.
You don't need to wear your gear. You just wear your shirts and your basketball shorts. You're good. You're good.
That's it.
You don't need no gear. Your House of Pain.
That's true.
Don't need no dang boats. Don't need no horses. Your House of Pain.
Yeah. Me and Joe recently had the SATs on the podcast recently.
Oh boy!
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh man!
What did they have some good things to say about us?
Well, you know, can I
they was causing trouble?
You can watch the episode. You can watch the episode.
Can I say one thing that they said? House of Pains in the Asses.
well, since you brought them up, we bumped into them this past Saturday. Yeah, we bumped into them this past Saturday, and that was the first time us seeing them in a couple of years. Like I'm gonna say since maybe 2016, 17, and it was a funny scene because we went to go see them after they had their match, and the surprised look on their face when we walked up in there. You know, Joel Maxwell, first thing he said was, "Hey, Jose, how the bells? How the bells? HOP's here. HOP's here."
It's funny.
That was
very fun to see him.
Yeah.
And now, are you guys having a match together? Come on, is this happening? Because it's been on social media. It's on social media. Wait.
Well, listen. They wanted to happen. We wanted to happen. The right promoter just gotta make it happen.
The smart promoter has to make it happen right there.
Yep.
You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
that story tells itself.
Yep.
And YWC, if you're watching this podcast right now on Facebook, you know.
Yeah.
Anybody, they were just an MLW. So, you know, we can do MLW too.
Let's do the MLW. Let's do it on pay-per-view. Let's do it. Fight TV. Let's do it.
But you guys got to go for their tag belts, though.
Those are nice belts.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it has to be NYWC,
belt collectors.
Right?
Those belts are pretty nice. Those are like we could put those, strap them to the front of your car. They look like bumpers, like those cool old school 90s stick on the front of your car, like that kind of thing, you know.
You guys are gonna have to get a bigger bag after you beat them, right?
we have to get a separate bag just for the belts, just to carry that championship.
Just like write champions on the front of the suitcase so they know what's in there.
Jeez.
And there's a few promotions that in overseas that you guys should go to. There's one that we've been talking to all the time called Outcast. I don't know if you ever heard of Outcast Pro Wrestling.
I think we told them last time.
You were telling us about last time. Yeah.
Man, we have to send you the link out of our Facebook video. We did a watch along for their promotion, like one of their last shows they had. Oh my god, they put on a great show. Yeah. And it's on a little teeny weeny little island. Like, was it off the coast of England, right, Geek?
Island of Wight.
And it's like, it's such a small island that if you're a big famous, like, if wrestling is it's a lot of wrestling fans there. If they promoted you guys are coming there and they looked you up, you probably be like the Beatles showing up on the boat. Like, oh my god. Yeah. It's so tiny that everybody knows each other. That's what kind of island it is.
That sounds like something to like really invest in. I'm willing to do it. Right. You willing to do it, Nick?
Hey, look, I got family out there. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Let's do it, man. I mean,
I'm ready.
Send us the link to that company. Let me find out. You know, send me the promoter's information. Like that's something that could definitely happen. I mean, that can happen before the year ends. Like.
I'll send you Jack's information. Is it Jack? Is it
Jackson?
Jackson Arrow. He's like the owner. He's the big owner of the promotion.
Yeah. Jackson Arrow. If he's willing to have us, we're willing to come out there.
Mm-hmm. And he's a good promotion. Like
good and a very good person. Very good person.
He's very sweet, very friendly. It's funny because somebody canceled on us and we messaged him and he was like, "Oh, come on!" And it was like 8:00 here.
8:00. Like, so can you imagine what time it was in England?
It was like
2 a.m. over there.
Yeah,
almost.
He's such a cool guy. Yeah.
And we're like,
he's like, let me grab my monster and I'll join you guys. I'm like, oh crap.
He came.
Let me ask you this: Is that the same company that Dynamite Kid's nephews, I believe, or sons wrestle for? Is that the same company?
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all I know is they're a good promotion. They have some interesting characters. They have the Virus. He's one of their characters. There's Lunatrix, like their only female wrestler in their whole promotion.
Lunatrix, her character, she's a little bit loony. That's her character.
She's a little loony.
Yeah.
She and who are their tag team champions? I don't remember. Who are their tag champions, Geek?
Tag team, but yeah. Anyway, you guys are gonna take the belts anyway. So.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. That'd be England tag champs. That'd be great.
Yeah, back to America. You know, it'd be funny. You bring them to America, and Jackson's just like, okay, you're our champions now. You could defend them overseas. It's okay. Make them world tag. You know what? That would be good for them, making their titles world tag team titles and just instead of just tag team titles. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Get them exposure.
I mean, we've done it in the past. We won titles and we defended them in other organizations before. So, I mean, that happens. You know, we definitely, you know, we take pride on every championship that we win. So, I mean, if that happens, I mean, we willing to defend it wherever they want us to defend it at. Not a problem.
I'll definitely send you the info for Outcast when the podcast is over, so you get all the information.
For sure. Yeah. Now you guys just had a comment up there from one of the guys that we used to run with back in the days. Just wanted to shout him out. Thanks for watching, bro. There you go, Inferno. That was his name, man. Appreciate that dude. He's been following us, and you know we appreciate him tuning in.
That's awesome.
That's
welcome,
awesome,
man.
man.
Thanks for tuning in, Inferno. Thanks.
Thank you.
Make sure you follow us.
Push the follow button.
You follow the HOP as well.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, he followed us, but he got to follow the podcast.
Yeah,
exactly.
Ringside. Never know where Future Ringside's going next.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta follow everybody. We're like a stable right here. You gotta follow everybody.
I guess me and Geek have to be the serious ones in the background. Let the HOP do the talking.
It's like a stable, but the thing is, you got to follow each individual account as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
The tag team, the podcast, the tag team, and the individual. There you go.
Yes.
Right.
We had SATs in the podcast. We interviewed a female tag team called we had what do we have?
Force of Nature.
Force of Nature, which that's Big Mama and Riley. And we had
Chemical X.
Chemical X. They're from Tennessee, right, Geek? Or was that?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did you say Big Mama?
Yeah, Big Mama. Yeah.
Is she related to the original Big Mama from Glow?
I don't know. She's been wrestling for 13 years.
Could be then. Could be.
She's really sweet. She's really cool with us. I was like, because when we got Riley back to come on the podcast. She's like, can I come on with my partner, Big Mama? And I'm like, who's Big Mama? And I looked it up and I was like, we have to have her on the podcast. And then she said, I've been in the league for 13 years. All I could think is, oh yeah. Oh my God, yes. So many awesome stories. I was like, yes. I was like, Mr. Burns, yay. Yeah. So is there, as we said last time, is there any teams that you have been looking around on Instagram and staring at going, I want to fight them? Is any of them yet? Anybody?
How about you, Nick?
What was the team? There was a team we saw this past weekend. The team that attacked the SATs. Their name is escaping me.
It's Audacity. The Audacity, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah. They're a very good team. Like, that was our first time really like seeing them in person and seeing them live. And we were sitting back like we could, we could do something good with them. That'd be something to see.
Have you guys ever wrestled Milk Chocolate? Sorry.
No, that's another team, and it's funny.
No, we never. Yeah, we did a match with them, but it was like you could say like
a seminar.
Yeah, it was like a seminar type of thing. But we never had like a real, with the fans and all of that. We never had a match with them like that.
Right.
That'd be something. That'd be something interesting too.
Yeah,
right, because their experience now, as far as their experience and how far they've come. And the experience that we have now since the last time we actually went up against each other, I think it will make for a hell of a match, And we actually seen them and spoke with them as well, and it was good to see them because we hadn't seen each other in such a long time.
Yeah,
Another tag team, the main event.
Oh, that's another one right there. Yeah.
That is right now. That's the team that we see out there, and it's like these guys are great. We want to be in there and be able to see what we can create together. Because again, I don't think they've ever wrestled a team like us, and we haven't wrestled a team like them either. So it's something that, and the fans would love it. I definitely think.
Yeah, I've been hearing good stuff about the main event. By the way,
yeah, no, they're great, man. They're a great team. They're a great team. Any other teams I can think of? I mean, I could think of a few.
Yeah, I could think of.
I mean, you know what was also been thrown out there was Prolific. They was thrown out there as well. We never wrestled them.
Yep. Another great team. The Brick City Boys.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, we never wrestled them either. Yeah.
It's another good team. And they, they out here making a name. They, AEW doing things and just, they're on Wrestling Open with Beyond, doing a lot of good things, man. It's real good to see so many great tag teams out there doing their thing and really representing the division well.
I know a couple. You got what about Shook Crew? Have you guys wrestled Shook Crew yet or no?
No.
No, that's another team.
Bobby Orlando.
Even Stevens. There's a few of them. Even Stevens.
Yep, even Stevens. The Stepdads. We haven't worked the Stepdads.
Yeah, right. We haven't worked the Stepdads either. Yeah.
That was supposed to happen, and then it changed.
You guys wrestled Prestigious yet or no?
Nope.
No, that's another one.
I'm telling you, there's so many teams now. Like a lot of these new teams that have been coming up and building up, we haven't had the opportunity to get in the ring with. Like they've all been progressing in our area more after the pandemic, like really took.
Yeah.
We were preoccupied with other stuff before that, and now that opportunity is possible because there's so many new companies out as well that would where it could happen.
And YWC is doing a lot of stuff. They're starting to like build like off their brands. They have like a couple of new companies like Remarkable. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, but I heard of it.
Yeah, and they're starting to build more up their brand right now. So
right now is a real good time for independent wrestling. So many new places, so many new talents, so many new matches that can happen. It's exciting, man. I hope the futures gets brighter.
Yeah.
Because I said this in a podcast like a while back. I said, as a 39-year-old man, I don't ever remember in my lifetime when I was a kid ever seeing this much independent wrestling being able to see. Geeks like he knows. All I remember is WWF and WCW. I don't ever remember like saying my dad going, "Oh, I saw a poster on a roast gas station window about a show. Let's go." You know what I mean? Like, I don't remember that. Like, I remember going to the Garden to see Hulk Hogan wrestle. I don't remember going to a gym and watching wrestling. Like, what the hell? Like,
right.
What the hell was that?
Right, no, same here. I feel the same way. Like, I watch all kind of wrestling, and like, whenever I saw a different kind of wrestling, it was always a shock to me. Like, I remember the first time watching AAA and thinking, what the hell? Like, what is this? Like, but going back to what you said, independence wasn't a thing back then. I mean, it was, but it just wasn't as popular. It wasn't as, in the forefront as it is now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like back then, it was mostly in the Northeast. You had Jersey. Really, Jersey had a lot of independent companies back in the early '90s as well. Like with International World Class Championship Wrestling from the Savovies, they was running during that time, and I believe also Monster Factory had a little company back then as well. Even though they was training people, they was also running. And I believe they kind of started in the late '90s, which they still run now in Connecticut, is Northeastern Championship Wrestling.
Yep.
So yeah, like you said, it wasn't that many. I mean, now it's so many, but back then it really wasn't, especially in the Northeastern.
Northeast is crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Even with those that were out there back then, we didn't know about it. Unless you were in the town, unless you were, privy to it, you didn't know. All you knew was what was on television.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would love to go on a show with my dad or my uncles or like my friends. Like, oh, we're going to an indie show. What's that? Joe, just get in the damn car. Okay. Mom, $20. Mom, $20. What the? Thank you. Like,
yeah, I actually introduced Joe to independent wrestling with Ring of Honor back in the day.
I was like,
oh wow,
independent wrestling. What the hell is that? Okay, fine, I'll watch. Wow. Like, damn, that's good. I'll keep watching this. He's not a weirdo. Tell me to watch these random videotapes for him. That was the story for like weeks. Wow, I actually watched some videotapes with my friend, and all my friends were like, "What's wrestling, stupids?" My first, I don't want to watch a videotape like that with my friend. Oh, wrestling. Yeah, that. I went to the gutter immediately. Yeah, I'm a jerk. Yeah, I'm a jerk. But yeah, he got me really into indies, and now like with the podcast, I'm super like, I don't care whoever's listening to this and you've never been on the podcast. I don't care where you're from, what state, what country. We want you on our podcast. We love all independent wrestling. It doesn't matter what country, what state you're from. We want to support you. We don't care where you're from.
Yeah.
Like before the last podcast, we didn't know who the House of Pain was.
Right.
Now we're like, fuck, these guys are amazing.
Yeah.
Like they bring down the house.
Taking titles everywhere they go.
They're awesome. You guys, everybody has to support the House of Pain and book them. Give them a job. Bring them into your show so they can win your belts.
Yeah. That's it.
Absolutely. And you're gonna see something different. I mean, if you tired of the same old, booking the House of Pain will be worth your $1 because we're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring it.
We can go with your big guys. We can go with your luchadors. Anybody you got, we could do it. We'll get a good match out of anybody. I'm almost certain of that.
Absolutely.
Still waiting for the Stevens match.
Yeah, even Stevens.
It's happening.
Well, even Stevens, you listening? We issue a challenge to you.
Word.
So don't be afraid. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And we claiming that we are the best, but we issuing a challenge to you.
And I got a whole bunch more space left on my mantle over here for championships. So
that's right.
We ready to take them.
Geek gotta make that a clip.
Both.
Geek is making a clip. He's gonna make that clip when the podcast is over. He always makes the clips. I just watch and go.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what we got to do. If that's what it's gonna take, listen. Any tag team out there with any belts, even if you don't have belts, you want to step in the ring with us. You want to take the test to go against the House of Pain. You take it. Let's go. Let's do it. Have your promoters call. Have whoever we need to contact. Send them our way, and we'll make business happen.
They got nice belts too.
Yeah, their belts are nice.
Yeah.
They're nice. Their mantle, as I said, they have a belt that you could stick on the front of your bumper of your car and be like, "Yeah,
You guys running out of room over there for the stacking those belts, or
you're starting to almost.
You're almost there. We want those NWA tag titles. We want the MLW tag titles. I mean, the Briscoes just won the Impact title. That's another team we want to face as well. The Briscoes.
Yeah. Man, a lot of people don't want to.
I mean, after we beat the SATs, then we'll move on to the Briscoes.
You gotta go for the SmackDown and Raw tag team titles. There's two of them for one shot right there. You beat them.
The Usos? I think that'd be a good match too. Let's in the Usos.
Yeah.
You got two different. You don't have to say challenge. We challenge you for both. Remember, they're undisputed tag team titles, so you get two titles for one.
Hey.
Listen,
never say never.
Listen, Vince. Like we're not too far from you, Vince. You know, just give us a holler.
Oh God, look at controversy for Joe, throwing a little controversy.
Man, we're starting rivalries I left and right with the Even Stevens, the SATs. Man, we're just stirring it up right now, Joe. I think we're
any
stirring
team out there, any team.
Well, you know, if whichever one has the restaurant, we're always looking for sponsors. So you can't be mad at us. I like eating Spanish food, so
and pizza.
That's one thing I can't find out here where I'm at is good Spanish food.
Well, you're in Connecticut, so yeah, gotta come to Long Island where they have lots of yummy Spanish places.
The best is probably Arizona.
What part of Long Island y'all at? Oh, y'all was close. Y'all close to Deer Park?
Yeah. Close to Deer Park. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a place in Brentwood, Long Island called Mitoritas. It's a Colombian restaurant. Oh my God, they're so good. Oh, they make good.
Well, now we know when we go out there, we gotta hit those
Oh,
spots because
you gotta go there. Mitoritas.
You gotta find geeks somewhere.
You gotta go. Gotta go to Mitoritas.
Island,
every meal comes with a thing of rice and beans. The beans and the white rice.
Oh, that's my favorite. That is my favorite.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
The best is Arizona.
Got the rotisserie chicken going. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
See, now we know where we can go for dinner. When I come back to Long Island, we all hang out. We got to go meet the Ritas in Brentwood.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. Geeks paying.
Oh, now I'm definitely in.
Nice.
I don't have any money. I'm broke.
Coca-Cola, come on, you get paid a lot of money. See, he always turns heel on me. I'm just gonna be like, you fighting House of Pain? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Joe's starting rivalries and he's running away right now, man. What is he doing over here?
Yeah, that's not how tag teams are supposed to do it. You know, we're supposed to stick together.
I'm kidding. I would never leave.
No, Joe's like the what's the word? What's that word? I'm looking for it. The ugly bedfellows. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like
right.
the
strange bedfellows.
Yeah. That's the one.
I'm the type of guy that if Geek was in trouble, I'd jump over everything to help him.
Oh, my back hurts. I can't help him. Right.
No, I'm like the broken Shawn Michaels. I will finish that match, and it'll be a 5-star.
There you go.
Yeah. Marty, he's the SATs. Geek is the ay bendito. That was like all we would say, like something that's like, oh, Geek comes out all across like, oh, ay bendito, it's metal Geek. And then me like, you have that. Remember, in that tag team, you have the person comes out first, and they're like, and then the main part comes out, and it's you've seen those. Yeah. Oh, there's another team you guys need to fight that's in Cap. It's Jack and
Dante.
And Dante. Jack and Dante.
They don't have the belts no more though, Joe. So
but still they still could fight them, and they'd never been to Cap before. It's on Long Island.
Really?
Have you guys ever been to
Creative Pro?
Creative Pro.
Nope.
Brian Myers.
Oh, okay. Creative Pro. Yeah, we haven't did any business with that company. I mean, they kind of split in two, ain't they? It's like
it's Wrestle
Kevin
Pro,
Matthews run one, and this one runs the other. It's kind of confusing with them.
I think there's a Wrestle. I think they're getting confused with Wrestle Pro in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but isn't there two Creative Pros? Because I know one Brian Myers does, and then there's another one that Pat Buck is doing as well.
Wait, that is confusing because I thought they both did the same Creative Pro on Long Island.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I know they did an open house recently where it was two separate ones, and I was just as confused as everyone else is right now. It's like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
All I know is that Brian Myers has the one Long Island. That's the one I know. So I guess
when was the last time they ran a show?
I think last Sunday was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in Melville. They ran a show.
So it's like 3 of them now, right? Because don't Kevin Matthews, he runs one in Alaska now or something like that.
Yeah, something. Anything I think there's Wrestle Pro and then there's Creative Pro.
Yeah,
and then I think I know what you're talking about. There's Wrestle Pro Alaska, and then there's Creative Pro.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the 3 of them though.
Oh, there's another promotion that I went to like not that long ago. It's ISPW. I don't know if you ever heard of them. They're in Jersey.
Yes,
in Jersey.
Yes, they out of Jersey. Yes. I'm trying to see who's the promoter for that.
Tito Santana.
No,
He's one of the owners.
No, I thought it was Tommy. Tommy was the. He asked him who the promoter is.
Oh yeah, Tommy. This guy named Tommy.
Okay.
Yeah. And he has a sports store in Jersey. That's how you get in touch with him. I'll send you the number for his store so you can call him. I'll send the number.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Definitely, they definitely a company that we was definitely looking at.
They got a good roster. They have Vicious Vicky's there. That's their right now. Their women's champion is Gabby Ortiz.
Okay.
Bushwhacker.
They're not too far deep in Jersey, are they?
Well, I went to the show in at the Sussex County Fairgrounds.
I think they travel. I think they travel
a lot, and they do 2 shows a night, like Friday and Saturday, kind of thing.
Like a double shot.
Yeah, double shot.
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I like doing those.
Like if you can't make it to the one show, you could do the next show and stuff like that, or like if you do both shows, because I only went to I was one on my birthday, and my parents were like, choose, and I'm like, fuck. I had to choose the one the day after my birthday, and I missed all the fun stuff because they did something the day before, and I missed the match, and I'm like, damn it! Like,
yeah. Who was some of the
doing the signing?
Okay.
There was a lot of people there. There was like Tito Santana sign. Bushwhacker Luke was there. There was a team there called the Now. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Yep, I've heard of the Now.
Yeah, the Now is there. What's his name? Oh my gosh, he's like the vegan. What was his name? We had him on the podcast. Leo Sparrow and his tag team partner Phoenix. They're the tag team champions right now.
They just went back. They won belt.
And it's funny. I got to the show, and everybody, and at the end of the show, when they won the belts, everybody's trying to run to the table to get their autographs, and I'm just like, I don't want an autograph. I want to get a freaking interview. I'm that kind of reporter. I'm the Mean Gene Okerlund. I'm like, I need an interview. Forget the autograph. I don't want to get an autograph. I want to I took a picture with them, and then I got the order. I got the interview, and everybody's like, oh, what? Our friend was like, oh, I'm the first one to get the interview, and I'm just like, Geek's like,
no.
No, you didn't. Joe got the first interview. I've never ran so fast to a table to get an interview with someone to be a first at getting someone that was just won the tag team titles. I was like, my case, I look like Eric Cartman walking uphill with a bag of food. Everybody watch South Park, you know what I'm talking about. That was me. My dad's like, why are you grunting? I don't know. It's not that far back to walk. But yeah, that promotion's a really good promotion. They have the FBI fought at the last show. I missed it. They fought each other. It was Nunzio versus Big Vito. They fought each other.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like,
interesting. We pretty cool with Big Vito.
Yeah.
I didn't know he didn't tell us nothing. I should hit him up like,
hey. You're wrong. You're thinking the wrong person, bro.
I'm thinking of Guido. Big Guido. Okay.
Big Guido.
I got a chance to talk to Nunzio, but I was afraid to ask him if he would do an interview with me. I don't want to get that. Shushing!
You know, you guys should look on YouTube. We have a video beating up on the FBI.
We do. Oddly enough, in the NYWC parking lot.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's a match out there. There's a match out there with them as well. It's a 3-way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's us, them, and then a team Flawless and Lawless. Rex Lawless and Blake Morris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
That was interesting. That was an interesting
very interesting
turn of events.
Oh, yeah, and also you guys need to go after the AEW tag team titles too. You didn't mention AEW being on your list of places to go also.
Listen,
well, I mean, it's yeah, we want to go everywhere, but I mean, we don't want to get lost in the shuffle too. Like right now, AEW is just it's too much going on over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's too much. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If we get an opportunity, we definitely jump on it. But I mean, to be honest, you know, I'd rather you know be in MLW or NWA or Impact. I feel like we can turn those companies around as far as tag team. I mean, I feel like if we went to any one of those companies right now, you know, that has a TV, like I just said, like MLW, NWA, Impact, I feel like it will make the people that are in control of AEW and WWE would be like, holy shit, these guys are for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, not to sound cocky, you know, every company we went to, we always made the tag division more important than the world title. Mm-hmm. Everybody came to see what was going on with the tag division because we was in it and we was bringing it. We was bringing it emotionally. People was emotionally invested to either cheer us or boo us, which either way we was, whether we was heel or babyface. We got the people both ways. And every company that we was at, we was main eventing these shows. The World Champions was not main event. We was main event. So that's why I say if we just get that little opportunity, give us the ball, we definitely will run with it. I'm telling you. I feel like if we had opportunity in any one of those companies, then they will come. Either WWE or AEW be like, oh, you know what? We want them on our programming because they like kind of almost Rock and Roll Expresses. You know what I'm saying? Like Rock and Roll Express was main eventing places. That's what we did. That's what we did multiple times in the Indies. Every company we was in, it was tapped from our first championship. It was always surrounded by the tag team.
Oh my god! I just thought of something, guys. Have you ever heard of an indie promotion from California called East Bay Pro?
Yes, Paul Roma wrestled for them a couple of times. I believe. Oh man,
I know where Joe's going with this one.
Jesse Hernandez, I believe, runs that.
There's a correct team. You're gonna make this into a clip gig because I'm about to drop a bombshell. You guys need to face Money, Power, Respect because they claim that they're the multiple time. They have so many titles. They're so cocky that they think nobody could handle them because they have so many titles. So I'm just saying this right now, Money, Power, Respect. These men right here will make you bankrupt.
Got that right.
He ain't lying. Money, Power, Respect. Listen, again, another team, another place we haven't been, another part of the country we haven't been to. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. Like I said, we got extra room.
You want to throw Joe Penta third through a table? I don't think you'll be able to do that when I have my boys behind my back. The House of Pain. You won't be able to.
That's if they don't turn heel on you, Joe.
They won't, because
you don't know. You don't know.
I'd be their manager. I'd be the Bobby the Brain Heenan, pushing the button.
Absolutely. Listen, we're not going to turn on nobody that's going to bring us money. You know.
I like to help. I like to help people that helps us. So.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
We what's up? We'd love to see House of Pain versus the Briscoes.
Ooh,
That would be a bad match. And when I mean bad match, I mean like it'll be brutal. You
Straight
know what I mean?
fire.
Yeah.
Would you make it like I would make that? Ooh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's definitely a team we want to face.
I would make that in like the old school 2 rings, 2 cages, kind of like the old school. What's that match they used to do in WCW? And they tried
the
to
War Games.
War Games.
Make it like a War Games. Make it like a War Games match. Oh my gosh, guys!
Who would they team with?
No, just be those two
Yeah,
teams.
but War Games is usually a tag team, like they
a triple tag. Oh my gosh, triple tag, all titles on the line. It'd be the Briscoes versus our boys right here, the House of Pain versus Money, Power, Respect for all the gold.
Yeah, you could throw SAT in there too. Let it be a 4-way.
Oh man!
Let it be a 4-way. That way they get their money's worth. 4 ways, cage match, all the belts on the line. That'd be nice.
Even Stevens could be in there somewhere. I don't know.
Even 6 teams. Here we go.
Listen, we got enough. We'll bring an extra bag for the belts. It's okay.
Oh
We'll let them touch them one last time before we go.
All right.
We'll take the belts back to Connecticut.
We're getting so canceled right now. It's by all the tag teams in the East Coast, right?
Make it like a humongous like brawl. Have like all the different teams from different East Coast.
I got one better for you, Joe. I want you to make it a ladder match for all those tag teams.
Oh my god!
I know me and Hakim just lost our last ladder match. I don't know how I feel about.
Yeah, we haven't won a ladder match yet.
I know how I feel about that one.
But don't make it too crazy. But make it like a War Games, typical chairs, like that. Like it's just like all on war. Like yeah. Has anybody made you guys in WWE 2K22 yet?
They made us in the last couple of ones. I don't know about the recent one. They made us in the recent one.
I haven't seen anybody who made it in the recent one. But there is somebody
before the pandemic. They was making us all the time.
There's somebody in this area that does make people. I'm not sure, but I haven't checked to see.
I got a dude in England that makes wrestlers, and it's hilarious. He made me and Metal in a WWE game as our podcast characters, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna look like me. And the crazy team edited it because I can't wrestle with glasses on and a hat. That will be wrong. Took it off, took the glasses off, and I was just like this. I took the glasses off, took the hat off, and I'm just like, okay, I'm scared. It'll look just like me without the glasses and the hat on. Whoa.
One day I have one of these that a fan created of myself.
Oh wow.
This is one of the cool things.
That's pretty cool.
That's a lot of work.
It is. It was real cool though. Like that was
another former champion right there, Brandon
There
Decker.
we go. Brandon Decker.
Oh, look at that.
Another former
champ.
You gotta change your profile picture, Brandon. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
buddy.
Brandon. You ain't champion no more.
He beat by Balloon Guy.
He got beat by a balloon guy.
Wow.
You can't be part of the winner's circle. Sorry. We all winners here.
He's gonna get back though.
Not when I come back. That belt's gonna be right there behind me, showing the world I'm a winner.
So anyway, I was about to ask. I'm sorry about to ask this question, but what was your guys' favorite moments from Hana Kimura and Owen Hart, or matches?
Hana Kimura, I'm honestly not very familiar with. Like I just started to hear about her, and then she, passed away unfortunately. But I think that was something that could have been avoided, man. Like people out there that like to bully her or to even say what they want to say on social media, like it's sad. She was a young lady who had a real bright future because she was good. The stuff that I have seen was good. You know, so it just sucks. And Owen Hart, where do I begin? Owen Hart is so many favorite. I'm a Shawn Michaels fan, so a thing that always sticks out in my head is when he knocked Shawn Michaels out. And as a young man, I could say that I honestly was upset at Owen Hart for quite some time for taking him out and giving him a concussion again. And also like the whole Owen Hart and Bulldog breaking up or going towards the European Championship, which ended up in them becoming the Hart Foundation with Brett in '97. I thought that was really good too.
As far as me, just like Nick, I'm not really too familiar with her work. I seen it after the fact, after she passed, and yeah, she was great. I mean, she definitely would have been up there. I mean, she probably would have been signed to. Yeah, she would have been at AEW. I'm quite sure right now.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, because I didn't really start seeing or noticing her until after the fact. Now, as far as Owen Hart, oh man, I seen Owen broke kayfabe. I seen Owen at Madison Square Garden, and matter of fact, it was the first time they did the that night they had the New York City Royal Rumble, and I believe he won it if I'm not mistaken. I think Owen won it. So after the show, you know how you line up, you know, just trying to get a glimpse at everybody. No, matter of fact, he wrestled a singles match too. He wrestled Marty Jannetty that night. So this is why I say he broke kayfabe, because he just wrestled Marty Jannetty, and I'm looking like it was two exits. So most of the fans was looking towards one way. So I happened to just be like right in the street when the car pulled up. It was just a regular, like maybe Ford Taurus or something like that. And it's Scott Steiner driving. Rick is in the passenger side. And then in the back seat, Owen Hart and Marty Jannetty are just sitting there chilling. And I go, look at this shit. Look at this. Marty Jannetty and Owen, they just fought in the back seat of the car. That was my Owen Hart moment right there at Madison Square Garden. And another moment was, like, unlike my partner, I'm a big Bret Hart fan. So WrestleMania 10 comes around.
Definitely. That's what I was gonna say.
All of my friends is that, every pay-per-view we got the house. So they put me on the spot because they know I'm a Bret Hart fan. So they go, well, who's going to win? The match is about to start. First match on the call. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? And I didn't know it then, but I know it now that I was pretty much being a heel to my friends, because my answer to that question was, a Hart is going to win. A Hart is going to win. I never said what Hart. And then when Owen won, I jumped up and said, yeah, Owen. And my friends looked at me and was like, you motherfucker. You did not say that. I said a Hart. So I was right. Owen Hart won.
Now, as far as matches go with Owen Hart, that's probably one of my favorites. That's probably the best opening match to a WrestleMania.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
It's that Bret and Owen. I watch that match at least once every maybe couple months. I'll throw it on just because just the wrestling. It's wrestling. It's not high spots. It's not craziness. It's not wild stuff. It's wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It was good stuff. I love that match so much.
That's a great match.
Absolutely.
Joe?
For me, it has to be when Owen won the King of the Ring. Like,
you're right. That's a great one too.
But then everybody started he got it started getting good for him, and I heard it was a 90s boy rumor that he was actually supposed to beat Bret Hart in that title match. Sorry, but he was supposed to beat Bret. and they changed the stipulation. Brett retained the belt, I think. Yeah, but DQ. I forgot how he retained, but he was supposed to win the title, but they didn't give it to him. But I feel that Owen should have won the World Wrestling Federation title at some point.
1000%.
He would have been. I think he would have been champion already. Like by his career, he probably would have been champion twice or 3 times. I think personally.
Well, yeah, because especially back then, it's not like now where you know everybody's an 11-time world champion. Back then, it was very different. So yeah, I would think the same thing. At least 2-3-time champion. I actually remember the night that he passed away. I was actually watching that with my brother and my older brother, and that was like such a shock because we all thought it was a work. We thought it was a part of the show, and then they started like, no, this isn't a part of the show. This is, this is real life. And that was like one of the worst wrestling deaths to me. Like that hit me the hardest because it was somebody that I grew up watching. That and Eddie Guerrero, but that's
Eddie Guerrero. That's about to say was the hardest
story. Yeah, and it was harder for me because I was older at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was a grown ass man for Eddie Guerrero. I was still kind of young when Owen Hart passed away, but Eddie Guerrero, that was it was just on so many levels. He was great too, but definitely miss Owen Hart. Miss the whole even like the jokes. I'm not a nugget.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
I'm not a nugget, and then even with the at Royal Rumble '94 when he tells Bret Hart, "I kicked your leg out of your leg," like that is the best like mess up to be ever. Like I always remember those.
There are like so many memories with Owen. It's just like hard to say what is like the legitimate. Right.
Blue Blazer, right?
Blue Blazer. Like I said this geek before, like earlier on the phone. I said, "Did you know that he was the Blue Blazer back in the WWF, like the Golden Era too?" He was. I think that was him. He was the Blue Blazer back in the day too. I was like, I was watching something on YouTube. I was on the network, and they were promoting the Blue Blazer versus somebody that was Golden Era. I was like, whoa, okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even when he was tagged, well, first they had him tagged up with Jim Neidhart when it was the New Foundation.
Yeah.
And then he tagged up with Coco as High Energy.
Yep. I remember Higher Energy. I actually liked that. It's weird way. I liked Higher Energy. I'm like, should have gave them the belts. Like they should have got.
Yeah, I think their best match was Royal Rumble, I believe '92, when he went against the Orient Express.
Yeah.
That was no matter of fact. No, I think I got it wrong. That was when him and Neidhart. That was a good match. That was with the New Foundation. Him and Coco. I can't remember like what match that I really liked with them, but that match when they had with the Orient Express was great. Royal Rumble '92.
Deacons.
Yeah, I remember seeing like Hana Kimura Madison Square Garden, watching her wrestle for the first time. That match was, I think it was like a 6-woman tag. Stella Gray was in it, and that match was absolutely amazing. And for someone, she was definitely going places after that match. So, but it's just a shame both lives were lost so early in their careers because they could have done so much. Owen could have done so much. He could have wrestled so many different people because they were talking about on Dark Side of the Ring. There were so many people that were coming up, like Kurt Angle and Edge, and man, it's just another life lost, which is horrible, to think about.
And like, there's people that actually still that were at the show. They have bad flashbacks on this date, or if you think about it, those kids that were at the show, they have like something scarred in their brain forever going to a wrestling show. Because something like that, you know what I mean, guys? Like they go to a wrestling show and they always have to look up and go, uh-oh. Like, yeah, like, uh-oh. what's gonna happen. Or maybe
probably anytime they go to that arena for any kind of event.
Yeah.
They'll remember where they sat. They'll remember, everything. And see, they were saying also in Dark Side of the Ring that while he was falling, he was yelling for people to get out of the way and watch out. Like, that's something that they're never gonna forget. That's never gonna leave their memory.
And there's also a blood splatter in the ring. Also, I watched it. I watched the Dark Side of the Ring of that. It was blood splatter in the ring too, and they were like, I think that's how.
And it sucks because that was so unnecessary to do. He didn't have to do that.
Well, you know what that was about because Sting was doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why they had him do it.
It was still unnecessary, though. So unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they could have had him come out a whole different way under the ring, like appear in, like be on the screen. Then you see him appear with smoke. That could have been safer than have him. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Gino. That's my brother right there, Gino.
Yeah. Gino.
Bret Hart is.
What's up, Gino?
He's another Bret Hart fan. I had too many damn Bret Hart fans around me.
Hey, listen, Bret is the best there is. Best there was, best ever will be.
Definitely.
Oh God.
So,
but yeah, we definitely missed them both.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I cut you guys off. I'm sorry. We're gonna keep going. The delay.
No, just saying they're both gonna be missed, man. Two people that were very young and taken from us way too soon. Yeah, it's very sad, man. Very sad.
Yeah. The day you sit back and you think of like thoughts. You send your thoughts and prayers to the family because you think about it. His wife and his kids today have to think, oh my gosh, I lost my daddy today. Yeah. In history, my daddy died. You know what I mean? Like, this is Memorial Day for all us big wrestling fans. Like, this is it's hard to even say because nowadays it's hard to get a legend like this, like Owen. It's hard to build up to something like this. This episode's rough because we usually are the ones that have to find out the news at the last second. But this is a good tribute show. Like kids that don't know Owen Hart, I think you should go on the network and watch all their matches today.
1,000%.
Yeah.
That's why Mr. Old School.
Yeah. Another cool Owen Hart match that I'll never forget was in King of the Ring, him versus 1-2-3 Kid, that baseball slide in the beginning where he drop kicks the hell out of him. I will never forget that. That was a great match too. And they only had a few minutes for that match, and it was still good, which goes to show you don't need 20 minutes to put on a great match.
Nope. You need 5-10. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you guys have any upcoming shows or social medias or?
Upcoming shows, we got June 3rd. We'll be at Blood, Sweat, and Tears Wrestling here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. It starts at 7:45. Go check them out. Go like their stuff. Ticket information is on their site. June 11th, we'll be at Howard in Massachusetts. That's where we'll be defending our tag team championships. Then we have Empire Pro, which is something that me and Hakim are doing together with another friend of ours. We're very much looking forward to you guys seeing that and things that we produce with that. So please go follow Empire Pro Wrestling CT. That's June 18th. Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. You can go check that out on the website. And then we got PAPW Power Play, June 25th. Me and Hakim are in a 10-man tag, is it?
Yeah, like a Survivor Series match. 5 to survive. Strive to survive.
Right. That's June 25th. Tickets for that are $20. That's in East Haven, Connecticut. You can go check out ParadiseAlleyProWrestling.com to get your tickets. If you guys are out there, come out, see us, come buy some merch, come take some pictures. We want to see all you guys there, man. It brings us good joy to see fans coming out to enjoy indie wrestling. And don't just come for us, come for everybody. You're going to see some great and amazing talent on all these events.
Yeah, as you can see, we got a busy June. We also have opportunity, not sure yet, maybe in the second week of June, we'll know for sure, but we got an offer to head out to Virginia.
Ooh.
So yeah, so
we know some good tag teams out there. So
yeah, so we just trying to figure out, situation with that. I mean, it's pretty much out there. Is all about our availability to go. So if we don't jump on that show, we definitely will be on the next one. But that's supposed to be July 9th. So we try to be in Virginia on July 9th.
The tag team out in Virginia called the Circus of Payne.
Oh yeah, the Circus of Payne.
So
check that out.
Oh, now I gotta make it my business to go out there now.
Right.
I gotta make it my business out there now.
So yeah, they got
fighting for the right to be of Payne.
Of Payne.
Yeah,
exactly. The Circus of Payne meets the House of Payne. All right.
Right.
There you go.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. What company is that?
Crap. What Joe? Help us out.
Oh gosh. Phone work. Do your job. Phone. Do your phone. Job phone. I'm on phone.
Send me, when you find it, send us that info too.
Sure.
Definitely.
All right. As far as social media, real quick, Nick Payne _HOP, the House of Payne _official, Nick Payne on Facebook, Nick Payne HOP on Twitter, and also follow Empire Pro _CT on Instagram, please.
Definitely follow these guys.
Kim, what's yours?
Instagram is Hater Killer, Hakeem Ali. Facebook, Hakeem Ali. Twitter, Hakeem Ali. It's easy to find. You'll see this pretty face on there. So you just type in Hakeem Ali, you will see it.
All right. So, Joe, you got anything, or you're good?
Just if you're a young wrestling fan, check these boys, check our buddies out, and if you really want to get some old school wrestling, watch some Owen Hart matches tonight. It'll change your life.
Absolutely.
Yes, and just remember, fans. Hey, go for it, Geekins.
Go ahead, Joe. Continue.
I'm not a nugget. I'm Joe Panther III.
I'm the Metal Geek.
And
we are the House of Payne. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Our house, our rules.
We will catch you in the next one.